This is a full body foam rolling cool down that I created to address the major muscle groups in the body that need attention every day, but especially after an intense workout. I do this kind of work every single day, and it really gives me an opportunity to feel how I'm feeling, really get to know what's going on in my body and where I need more attention, where I need to stretch more. If you feel like you found a hot spot, you found something really tight that needs more time, take it. I definitely do that, but we're going to go evenly throughout the body just to kind of give you some ideas on where you want to be trying to foam roll. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, click the bell for notifications, like this video, and let me know what you think of this cool down in the comments below. So starting with the foam roller up against your back, or you can sit down on it. But really, if you're here on the floor and you're gonna lift your hips up off the ground, this is core work the whole time, and you're just gonna start by rolling out your back all the way down to wherever is comfortable, which is usually above the shoulder blades. And we're gonna do this 5 times. Again, core work happening right now. Pull with your feet, keeping your feet flat on the floor. Pull yourself all the way up and back. If you need to walk your feet in, totally fine. But the more work you're doing, the better it is, right? That's 3, 4, and don't forget to breathe. Breathing is so important for everything. We're gonna go all the way back down and come back to right about the bra strap area, that middle of your back, right underneath your shoulder blades-ish. And now we're just gonna go side to side, really kind of squeezing at the obliques here and here. And again, we're just doing 5 on each side, just to see how it feels. 3, 4, 5. Still, because my hips are up and off the ground, this is still work. I gotta use my legs and my butt to keep myself up. So that just, a lot of the time I'll get some adjustments in my spine. You may find that you really love this part right in between your shoulder blades, and that feels great. Also, opening up your chest by letting your arms fall down. You can let your butt fall down against the ground, and just breathe while you're here. If you can't quite get to this position yet, that's totally fine. Your arms can stay down by your sides. And as you get more and more comfortable and as you relax, you can open your arms out to the sides so that your chest will open up even more. 2 more nice deep breaths here. Now I'm gonna make a pillow for my head with my hands, lift my buns up again, roll myself all the way back down to the glutes. Starting with this right side, I'm going to bring my foot across my knee, and I'm just kind of leaning over to this side, pushing that ankle or that knee down. If you want, you can push it down and you'll feel even more. And you're just going to roll 1, 2, you can also have your hands down, 3, 4, 5. And a lot of the time you need to find the right spot for you. It might not be exactly where it is for me. So take that extra time if you want to figure out where you really feel the muscles kind of saying hello. Coming over onto your hip. So I'm really laying on my hip facing the wall. I'm facing that side. For added work, you can lift this bottom leg off the ground. Here, flex that foot. And again, just roll. Little tiny rolls. We're staying in this hip area, so it doesn't have to be really big. Again, it's all about where it is for you. So for me, it might be a little bit farther forward in this hip area. And now, I'm gonna rest my forearm down on the ground. I wanna turn that bottom foot, toes face down, heel faces down. So now we're working this same muscle, but we're kind of, instead of going with the actual lines of the muscle, we're going against the grain. We don't have to do this a ton. Just getting to know what needs more attention, really. Coming back to center. We have that whole other side to do. So starting with the glute, bringing that foot over top my knee. I can push down on this other knee, or I can have my hands here, whatever feels comfortable for you. I'm leaning over onto that side. 1, ooh, I heard a pop. 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring that leg down, coming onto my hip, really finding that hip, whatever area it is for you. So again, I'm really facing the wall. Lifting this leg up, and again, rolling. It's a tiny little roll. You're just staying where that hip is. Again, for me, it's a little bit more. I have to lean almost all the way over, and then I can really feel it here. And again, we're just going to turn that toe down to the ground, heel down to the ground. Whew. That one makes me sweat. Okay. Coming up to the shoulders. I'm just going to be down on my knees, let my arms reach long on top of the foam roller. It's kind of like an assisted child's pose. So your knees don't have to be as wide as a child's pose. I'm really letting my head fall in between my shoulder blades. And then I'm pulling myself up. Again, this is still work, right? I have to pull gently as I'm moving my body upward. All of this is core work. I'll have a nice shoulder pop right there. If you have any kind of pops or clicks, it's totally fine, that's normal, just we don't really want any pain. If you feel a little bit of tension, if you find a hot spot where you're really tight, that's okay. You can breathe, stay there, you don't have to move through it. You can actually stay there on the foam roller, and as you breathe and relax, you'll usually cool down and not be quite as painful. Here, and now I'm gonna do my quads. This is one of the fieriest areas that I have, I think. So I'm laying down on the foam roller, forearms down on the ground, lifting my feet off the ground, and you go to where is comfortable for you. So if you can go all the way down to just on top of the knees, and then push yourself back to just about the groin, and pull yourself back. So again, I have to use my arms, I have to use core. 2, 4, and 5. Keeping those shoulders packed down and away from your ears. We don't really want to be like this or here, right? Nice long lines, pulling all the way down your back. So now, while we're here in our quads, again, everybody's different, so you really want to find where it is for you. But you can go up, and this time I'm going to point my toes in and out. And you can do one at a time if that works better for you. In and out. In and out. And now I'm going to move down a little bit. Woo! Yeah, feeling that part. Again, in and out. So again, we are rolling across the grain of these muscles. Don't forget to breathe. Nice. pushing myself back up to seated. Whew. Now we have the calves. This is probably my favorite spot to work on, and one of the most painful sometimes, especially after a workout, but I love it and I can fall asleep here. So, I'm coming right up to the top. You can make it more work if you want by lifting your butt off the ground and actually kind of doing an L-sit, pulling yourself forward and back. Or you can relax, keep your butt down on the ground. You can even lay all the way down. And this is how I fall asleep all the time. So, you can do this one leg at a time, or you can do both at the same time. So instead of just rolling up and down the leg, I'm actually moving my legs side to side. And I don't know if you can see it, but I have definitely some tight muscles in here. They kind of make it go pop, pop, each time I go by. That's okay, that's pretty normal. What we're doing is trying to work on that little knot and opening it up, melting it away so that it relaxes. If you need more pressure, you can use one leg on top of the other. And now I'm just letting gravity do the work, really. 1, 2, yep, 3, 4, 5. Now we're gonna move down the leg, just about halfway. Feel where it is for you. Everybody's different. So this one might not be that sore for me. It could be awful for someone else. It's really just about finding what the best spot is for you to foam roll, because basically when you think about it, you are the dough, it's the rolling pin, you're working out all those bubbles, those kinks, those little knots. Now down closer to the ankle, wherever is comfortable for you. Again, I'm using my other foot to just have that additional weight and gravity pushing down on my other foot. Also, while I'm here, I can roll my ankle out. And I'm against the foam roller, so I'm getting an added pressure. Other way. Now I'm coming all the way back up to the top of that calf for my left leg. So, bringing my right leg on top. Ooh, that side feels it. So it doesn't need to be painful. It isn't unusual if it is a little painful, especially after a workout or after on a day that you're really sore, but that's okay. It will get better. And the more you foam roll, the easier it gets, the more your muscles get used to this and they relax faster and faster. Coming down to that middle point. And I get to use my other leg to sort of control the foam roller and move everything around. So I don't have to move. This is a great way to watch TV, to be able to hang out, just doing it on the floor instead of on the couch. So I get to be a little bit more active while I'm foam rolling, and I can be social while I'm doing it. And then all the way down to that ankle. Whew. Hard today for sure. And now I'm just going to roll that ankle too. Already I feel more relaxed. Definitely taking deeper breaths, feeling more calm and grounded. And that is a full body foam rolling cool down.